More confusing words in action. Number 2, learning English through pictures. Alright, for the first words for today. Yeah, I'm gonna wear this today because I'm sweating like crazy. We have the words decimated and devastated. First of all, I'm pretty sure red doesn't work here, so let's use green. Decimated and devastated. And this is really smart, actually. This comic itself, you'll really love it. Decimated basically means you inflict heavy damage on something, like, critical hit. And devastated is you destroy something utterly. You utterly destroy something, like whatever you do, you just destroy someone's career and life, just like that, in the snap of your fingers. Here we go. Here's the comics though. Decimated. I guess this storm last night has decimated our fruit crop. The orchard has been devastated. We won't have much fruit to sell this year. Still, we'll make a fortune selling firewood. Well, I guess they get a few little bonus. They're able to sell a little fruit, but they get the exact same number of firewood. Wonder why they never did this before. They're going to have to save a twig though, so that they can grow a new apple tree. They're gonna have to save several twigs so that they can grow them again. You don't need a sapling to go ahead and grow a tree. You just need a twig. No, a leaf or a stick won't suffice. You need a twig. Ingenious, especially for an old man. Next up, we have the words defective and deficient. Now, defective basically means they're faulty and not working, like a defective computer or a defective glasses. Whereas deficient is like it's not faulty, but at least it works in some way. It's just lacks in quality. It's like low quality, like a deficient iPad or a deficient tablet. Okay, so here's the example. I can't get any heat out of this heater. I think the silly thing must be defective. Before you blame the heater, have a look to see if it's plugged in. Of course it is. Looks at it, it's not plugged in. It's not my fault. I think the strength of these spectacles must be deficient. Man, eye rolls. I mean, I do that. Wouldn't you realize that too? I mean, this guy literally just noticed that it was unplugged. Haha. Alright, next up we have the words diffuse and diffuse. Now, defusing something means you can only use it for bombs. And if you defuse something, that means you make something safe. As when I say bombs, I mean both literally and figuratively. Like literally, you defuse a bomb when you don't want it to explode. But if you want to go ahead and make a situation that feels like it's going to explode anytime soon a little more safer, then you use diffuse the situation like that. And diffuse, D-I-F-F-U-S-E, basically means that something goes ahead and spreads throughout something. It spreads. Like, you put in a little food coloring into some water, and then it spreads throughout the entire water to make it colored. Here's the example. It's very dark in here. Where's this old wartime bomb we have to defuse? It's tricky to see when the light is so diffuse. That's funny, I can't find any triggering mechanism. I think the bomb's over there. So they're even trying to defuse a trash can instead of trying to defuse a nuke. That's not just a regular bomb, it's a radioactive nuke. Radioactive old wartime bomb. So, well, they're gonna have to risk this a lot. This is way worse than I thought it would be. Next up, we have the words descent and descent. So, yeah. First off, here we go. As it's our first time skiing, we'll make our descent by the easiest route. No! Do I detect an atmosphere of dissent? The children want to try that route. Yeah, even Dad's like, nah, this guy uses skis. Yeah, nah, bro, nah. First off, our words here is descent and descent. Now, descent, as in this one, basically means you go ahead and you go down somewhere, like you go downhill. Whereas descent, D-I-S-S-E-N-T, basically means there's a difference of opinion, like you are anti-something. You don't want to do something like that. Speaking of which, next up we have these words. We have the words device and devise. Now, a device is like a machine or gadget used to do something. Like here, usually in tokusatsu films, where the main character goes into like a giant of light or a karate bug man, you go ahead and you need items. Obviously, this is not a device. It works like this. You go ahead, take this out to your holder, and you can always replace this if you run out of the correction tape. Every time you run out, all you have to do is take it out and then put a new one in. And if you don't want to make it accidentally destroy some of the correction tape, you can always put this on there. It's like a little cap built in. That's a really good device too, and I really like this thing. It's like a little wand. Next up was we have device, and this is like you make up your own thing. You plan or sync up something, or you make it yourself. Oh dear, the can opener has broken. Don't we have another device we could use? No, we'll just have to devise our own. What's this? What's this? Well, I hope it won't take long. I mean, they can always just use the hammer, or this, or this. And risk injury? Well, better than having these guys injured, I suppose. Alright, next up we have the words disassembled and dissembling. Now, when something is disassembled, that basically means that thing is like it's taken apart. And when you take apart something, you're going ahead and you like take apart each part individually. You can always assemble it back together and fix it as new. Let me stop using a correction tape as an example. Whereas dissembling is like you go ahead and you conceal the truth. You like keep a secret from someone. That's the whole point of dissembling. So here's the example. Who's disassembled all the bicycles? Now we can't go on that long bike ride I have planned for us all today. This is all very suspicious. I hope you're not dissembling. We don't know anything. What a mystery. They're literally hard. Okay. People are dissembling whenever they hide something on their back. One thing I want to comment is like I thought this was a boy, and then suddenly it just like I thought like this person was a boy when we started off, and then suddenly it turned into a she. Alright, next up we have the words disperse and disperse. Now, here's the thing about disperse. When you're dispersing something, you go ahead, let's say you steal something. Let's say this and this. You go ahead, and now you have to go ahead and distribute all this. So first of all, you're going to need to distribute this. Like, let's say I keep this, and you keep this. So pretty much, this is how it all works. Dispersing, I just literally explained it to you, as in the fact that you go ahead and if you're caught, well then you're doomed. But when you're dispersing, that means you go ahead and you run away, or you go ahead and you go different directions. Like, if you were here together and you have to disperse, then you're all like, disperse! Like, run away from each other, to scatter. Yeah, you scatter. Now we've escaped the police. It's time to disperse the money we stole from the bank. Look out! Well, the money flew. Oh no, the police! Why did I have N19166s? Quick, disperse! And leave the money there? Of course they leave the money there. I mean, they're thieves. They broke in the bank, but yeah, they were stupid. I've never seen any more stupid crooks than this. Next up, we have the words discreet and discreet. So here's the thing. Now, when you're being discreet, as in the ending with ETE, that means you go ahead and you're being distinct and you're being secretive. But when you're discreet, as in the ending with EET, that means you're being tactful. Like, you're trying to be secret about all this. I told Jane she has chosen an interesting color for her scheme for her room. Like, discreet is all like you try to put two separate things. It's like two separate. And that the way she has divided it into two discrete parts is very adventurous. Whereas we both know the result is hideous. Oh dear, so much for being discreet. Apparently she heard all of them. I mean, they were literally underneath her window. What else did they expect? Next up, we have the words draught and draft. So, yeah, this is pretty interesting if you ask me. Firstly, a draught, as in D-R-A-U-G-H-T, basically means it's like a current of air that flows through windows. That comes from an open door or a window. That's what a draught is. If you open a window and then there's like a wind coming through, then that's what a draught is. But a draft is like a first version, like an early crude version, an early rough version of something, like the first rough draft of the mic or the first rough draft of the novel. I borrowed some papers from your desk to stop the draught coming in the window. I hope that's not the novel I'm writing. Phew, it's just the first draft. I assume the final version is still on my desk. The wife literally used the final versions of his draft as fire fuel. Yeah, this guy. Yeah, this. What kind of wife is this? What kind of wife is this? That's my reaction to my. That's my dad's reaction when I showed him this. Alright, and next up, we don't really have words, we have initials. E-G and I-E. This I'm gonna explain individually. Now, E-G stands for exempli gratia, which means for example. So, like, for example this and for example that. Whereas I-E stands for it stands for idest. Yeah. And we have another one, which is et al, which is like et ali, which means and other people. So AG means for example, IE means that is, and et al is other people. Let's use this as an example. There are many things to see in London, e.g. the Tower of London. Don't miss Big Ben, which stands by the House of Parliament, i.e. the place where the government meets. In the West End, you may spot famous actors, singers, celebrities, et al. If this fog doesn't lift, we won't see anything. That's a pretty good point if you ask me. And that's pretty much about it. Here's the next set of words that we'll be doing next time. I hope to see you guys soon. And next time, Shihon out. Peace. Bye bye.